Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our FCS Dynasty in NCAA Football 2006. We got another doubleheader here tonight as we start Week 2. Game number 1 is going to be the number 14 ranked South Dakota State Jackrabbits traveling to take on the number 3 ranked Dayton Flyers, who are coming off a pretty big win last week in week number 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at their schedule right quick. And then we will get into the taking a look at the nation. But Dayton, they beat Georgia Southern 38-14 last week against Kyle Parker. And Jared Brody had 8 carries, 101 yards, and 2 touchdowns in that ball game. True freshman halfback balling out for the Flyers. But that was a good win. And we're going to see South Dakota State here for the first time this season. And hopefully their defense is a little bit better than it has been in the previous 2 seasons. It's been a little bit rough. They have added some talent, though, and I am looking forward to seeing what they've got going on this season. But let's go ahead and take a look at the nation really quick and see what's going on, my brothers and sisters, of course. Not getting it done. Broncos return home after a 52-2 nightmare to Savannah State. So the Tigers shut up all the critics that thought Boise State should have won, or should have at least went to the national championship game last season to take on Dayton, and they beat them by 50 points. Absolute shellacking. All right, who we got in the chat? Who we got? Let me check it out. Hey, we're up to 950 subscribers now. Appreciate all the people that have been subscribing lately. You guys are the greatest, and appreciate all my day ones that have been here forever. Tyler Rocky in the chat, the Demon, Alex Couture, John Perez, Dayton down, John Fowler's in the chat, Two-Faced Bison. What's going on, guys? All right, there we go. There's the Broncos getting wrecked by Savannah State. Not much changed in the top 25, so we're not going to really take a look at that. But let's take a look at the Heisman watch. That is Malik Higgins, the junior wide receiver for the Cal Poly Mustangs. Says Higgins has big hands to go along with his big heart, and he was really good in week number 1, and that'll get him up to number 5. So the 5 Heisman finalists right now on the Heisman watch list are all from our subscriber schools: Jacksonville, Savannah State, Bryant, North Dakota State, and Cal Poly. Higgins, 4 receptions, 153 yards, and 3 total touchdowns in their 63-17 win over Maine. Sean Mahan in the chat. What's going on, Sean? Players of the Week. Oh, that was Bryson Shields. Earns Player of the Week honors following season opening win over Northern Iowa. Super start for the Keydets. Harris Gurley gets Player of the Week nationally on offense. Freshman halfback for Southern Utah. 5 touchdowns, 223 yards, 12 carries. He was a beast. Cy Summers, Player of the Week for the defense. 13 tackles, 2 for loss, 3 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery. And Noel Montanez gets ACC Offensive Player of the Week, 9 of 18, 344 yards, 4 touchdowns against Army. Big Ten, Jared Brody, Cash Harris, 3 tackles, and a forced fumble against Georgia Southern. Justin Hobbs, he had 5 total touchdowns. He was just slinging it against Northern Iowa. They couldn't stop him. James Davis, tight end, and Stephen Rayner, defensive end for Princeton, both get Players of the Week for the Big East, also known as the Ivy League. Conference USA, Leroy Sanders and Reggie Bray, 11 carries, 176 yards, 3 touchdowns for Leroy Sanders, a sophomore halfback against North Dakota State. Of course, Rice beat the Bison. Brian Jones and Eric McBride for Northeastern get Player of the Week honors. 3 tackles, 2 picks, and a touchdown for McBride. And Brian Jones had 175 yards on the ground with a touchdown. Bryson Shields in the chat. What's going on, buddy? Mike Morris, freshman receiver for Maine, had 2 catches, 142 yards, and a touchdown. Julius Dykes, 10 tackles, 3 for loss, and a pick. Caleb Johnson, redshirt senior quarterback, 208 yards, 3 touchdowns for New Mexico in their win over Akron. And Carlton Buttles, 4 tackles, 2 for loss, sack, and a forced fumble against Akron. Pac-10, Harris Gurley, we already saw him. And Demarius Lamache, 7 tackles, 3 for loss, 3 sacks, and a forced fumble against Maine. He balled out. SEC, Nathan Waller, senior quarterback, 282 yards passing, 2 total touchdowns in their win over Princeton. And Chad Jackson, their freshman defensive tackle, 7 tackles, 2 for loss, and a sack. Malcolm Wilkerson for Georgia Southern. 3 catches, 104 yards, and 2 touchdowns against Dayton last week. Just wasn't enough for the Eagles. 3 tackles, 2 for a loss, and a sack for Martin Hemphill. And for the WAC, Josh Woods, 68 receiving yards, and Eric Banks, 7 tackles, 1 for loss, and a forced fumble for Boise State in that shellacking to Savannah State. Show the top 25. I mean, it's in the Discord if you want to go take a look. VMI increases their winning streak to 12 games with season-opening win. We're not going to really look at the conference standings. All right, we'll go through the top 25 real quick. Not much change, really. Bryant jumped over Jacksonville just because JU did not have a game. UC Davis moves up to 8th. Southern Utah moves up 1 spot. South Dakota State moves up a couple. Boise State drops down 9 spots after getting blown up by 50. Montana's in there. Youngstown State is ranked. North Dakota State drops 9 spots after losing to Rice. New Mexico jumps in the rankings. Northern Colorado still ranked 24th. And Fresno State finishes out the top 25. That's it. Let's get into our game, guys. Let's do this. South Dakota State, number 14 in the nation, traveling to Dayton, Ohio to take on the 3rd-ranked Dayton Flyers. Let's get it. When is your next game, Sean? Let's see. Let me check the schedule here. Hold up. All right, we got a run-and-gun offense here. All right, let's do it. North Dakota State plays on Tuesday as they travel to take on the Eastern Michigan Eagles. That'll be the first game of Tuesday night. Do you guys want the broadcast camera angle, or do you want me to try to get the other camera angle for the game, guys? Let me know in the chat. We got South Dakota State all the way. I like it. Don't forget to slap that like button for me, folks. And in the FCS pick'em, Dayton is a huge favorite here. 27 votes to 3. And Flyers are going to kneel this one down. You guys want the broadcast? All right, sounds good. Saves me some trouble. All right, Dayton is going to take the field first on offense. We'll get into the players here in a moment. Dorian Wurra is in at quarterback for the Flyers. And he will look to throw it. And that's over the middle, and that is deflected away. Reinhard Wendowski, the receiver out there, playing a little bit of corner. And here are the players to watch on defense for South Dakota State. John McLeod, true freshman, defensive end. He should be a nightmare here. And he's at the bottom of the screen on that defensive line. Frank Theory is right above him. Star defensive tackle. Here is Wurra over the middle. Just misses his target. And that was intended for Eric Rowe. Jamar Hicks, number 21 at corner. Goku Lee, number 30. He's a sophomore corner. And Chris Major round out the South Dakota State Jackrabbit defense. And we will get into the Dayton Flyer offense here in a moment. There is Wurra. Play action. And he's going to chuck this one deep downfield. And it's caught. Oh, my goodness. What a catch. Take a look at the post corner route. And they didn't stand a chance on that one. My goodness gracious. And that was freshman wide receiver Ron Kemp. 99 speed freshman. He is a beast to look out for. But Dorian Wurra is the starting quarterback. Jared Martin is his backup. Noah Johns is the number 3 quarterback. Sonny Six is at halfback along with Smash Jackson and Jared Brody. We will see all 3 of these halfbacks. Wurra looking to throw a quick pass left side. Sonny Six has it. First down and more. Breaks the tackle and he gets rocked. Oh my goodness. Rest of the offense for Dayton. Now my graphics pushed to the right a little bit. You can't see who's on the Discord, but you can with the underlined red. So here we go. Amari Manuel at receiver, Ron Kemp and Matt Wheaton. Here's the option for Wurra. Keeps himself, picks up 5 yards. Try to move that over. Boom. What's up? There we go. And then to round out the Dayton offense, Trent Green and James Skaggs at tight end. You're on there, Mason. You're just listed as halfback / linebacker, buddy. And that pass is almost picked off. Oh, my goodness. Intended receiver was Ron Kemp, true freshman. And let me know how the sound quality is, guys, if the game sound is too loud or if I'm too loud. My Elgato sound is not working, so I'm working off of desktop sound right now, and it's a little different. And here's a read option. Dorian Wirth in the open field. He's gone. Touchdown, Flyers. They strike first. Shout out to you, Mason Smith, in the chat. Ron Kemp, what's going on, buddy? First career reception was a big one, man. My goodness. Jamar Hicks had to run across the entire field to try to tackle him. It's going to take me quite a while to get through the South Dakota State offense. Let's do this. They are led by sophomore quarterback Tremaine Watson, number 10. Backing him up is Lamar Jackson, Tate Redding, and Jalen Evans. The halfbacks for South Dakota State include junior halfback Daley Redding, Mason Smith, who we will also see as some linebacker here as well, and Chad Collins. At receiver, Reinhard Urbandowski, Jack Marks are both juniors, and sophomore Jacob Coleman. At tight end, Bronze North and Dayton Down. They have 5 members of this offense in the Discord. And here is the kickoff. Hammer Jammer in the chat. What's going on, Hammer? Nice. That was a decent return, I guess, to the 21-yard line. Jamar Hicks. And the rest of the offense for South Dakota State. Chad Filler at left tackle. Jake Seahorn, right tackle. Dan DeBeers and Gray North, left guard and center, respectively. And we'll get into the Dayton defense here after this play. Tremaine Watson in the shotgun. Hard to hear in this loud stadium. And he will go play action. And he's going to chuck this one deep. He has one of the strongest arms in the country. And he overthrows his target, Jacob Coleman. Looks like the sophomore ran the wrong route. The defense for Dayton, Cash Harris, Tank Taylor. That's the defensive line. Linebackers include Dirt Davis and D.B. Slocum at outside linebacker, Rob Orlandi and Joey Garrett at the middle linebacker spots. Dayton is running the 3-3-5 defense this season, a little bit of a switch from their 4-3 for the previous 2 years. Watson taking a shot again. Quick pass, and he's got his man right at the sticks. They're probably going to mark him just short of the marker. And the rest of the defense for Dayton at corner, Gloves Malone, he's a junior. They also have 2 true freshmen, John Fowler and Logan Bohoric, and Jermaine Price is another junior. Defense is rounded out by sophomore free safety Ball Hawk, number 21. 3rd and inches. They will hand it off. That's Daley Redding, and he's going to put it on the turf, and it is recovered by the defense. Who got it? Is that Dirt Davis? I can't see the number. Yes, it is. Dirt Davis on the fumble recovery, folks. First take away the ball game. South Dakota State in a little bit of trouble here already. Just 2 minutes into the game, guys. Sound is good? All right, guys. Appreciate you. Dorian Wirth back in the shotgun. He was pretty much the entire offense for Dayton in the national championship game against Savannah State. They had a really rough time getting anything going. Yes, Mason, you are a full-time halfback. I believe South Dakota State got linebackers in recruiting, so see how much we see here today. Here is Wirth. That pass is caught. Ron Kemp has the touchdown for the Flyers. And that is a 2-score lead. What a dagger. Just a laser beam. And Chris Major, strong safety, does not stand a chance against a receiver that has 99 speed. It's just not a good matchup for the junior strong safety. Extra point is up, and it is good for the Flyers. It's 14-0 here in Dayton, Ohio. The second game is going to be San Diego at Central Michigan. Should be a good game. Nice kickoff to the end zone. Here is Jamar Hicks on the return. He is very dangerous. Look out, he's in the open field all the way up to the 48-yard line. He is an extremely, extremely dangerous kick return man and punt return man for South Dakota State. He's got 8 punt returns for touchdowns in his career. And he's also got 6 kick returns for scores. Here is an interception. Who got it? And that is John Fowler on the pick, the true freshman. I believe that is his second of the season. My goodness. Dayton cruising right now here in the first. Unreal. I expected Dayton to come out here and, put up a pretty good game, but it's barely 2 minutes into the game, and they are rolling. And there's Trent Green, junior tight end on the reception. Take flight? Yes, sir, Hammer. That's right. There's a 15-yard personal foul face mask on Chris Major. I really need a stats guy to go through and just keep track of the stats every week and put them in the Discord for everyone. So I can't do all of that and do all the streams. It's just impossible. But it would be great. I formation for the Flyers. Smash Jackson in there. They're going to go option. Smash Jackson has it and picks up 5. Major on the tackle. Jackrabbits having a hard time getting something going. Just a little bit. Oh boy. Ron Kemp. He's getting it going right now, guys. You don't want to leave the freshman open. Shotgun set. Sonny 6 next to Dorian Wurra, and they're going to go with a read option here. That play is snuffed out from the start. Brings up 2nd down and 13 for Dayton, number 3 in the nation. Wurra looking to throw, pressure, almost picked off. Daly Redding out there playing some safety, it looks like, for South Dakota State. Two possessions and 2 turnovers. Yeah, it's been a rough start so far. Wurra looking to throw. No, he's going to take off instead. Look out. He can move, folks. All the way down to the 16-yard line. 39 yards rushing in this game already. Goodness gracious. Wurra in the I formation. Smash Jackson gets the carry, and he gets walloped. Absolutely walloped on that play. I don't know why, but I always liked that word, walloped. You got to put the H in front of the W. You got to do it. It's a necessity. And that was Jared Brody. It's a loss of 2 on the run. Wura gonna try to take off, goes up the middle, and he's dropped to the 9-yard line. Good try by the junior quarterback, I guess. And they will have to settle for a field goal attempt here. And it's up and good. It's 17-0 here in the first quarter, guys. Wow. On a return, the kickoff is Jamar Hicks. Again, he's going to kneel this one down in the end zone. And Lamar Jackson's now in at quarterback. Mason Smith in at halfback. Jackson trying to take off. And he's going to get the first down and more. Nice run. All the way up to the 33-yard line. Attack on 15 for the personal foul. Cheeseburger Rivers in the chat. What's going on, Cheeseburger? How you doing, buddy? Coach Garnett going to have some words for Wura after that play. Oh, taking off up the middle? Come on now. Showing some grit. I like it. Watson, he's going to take off. He's not much of a runner, and he gets wrecked in the secondary by Rob Orlandi and picks up a first down. Nice run for the sophomore quarterback. Hopefully the game freezes and I have to restart. Let's not hope for that, please. There's still 3 quarters left. Plenty of time. Pressured. Watson. He's going to be sacked. And Logan Bahoric gets the sack. I believe that's the first of his career. My goodness. Comes from the slot cornerback spot. And a loss of 7 for the Jackrabbits. Logan, one of our Discord community members. Shout out to you, buddy. Watson going to try to take off again. Runs past the corner and gets the first down again. Oh my goodness. Quarterbacks just running all over the field today. See, he had less than 100 yards rushing all of last season. So he's definitely not a runner. But my goodness. He is showing his feet today, showing his foot skills. See if he'll throw it this time. He's going to be crushed. And that was Big Tank Taylor, the junior defensive tackle, number 50. That was nice. That was a really nasty hit. Brings up second down and 10. Jackrabbits having a hard time getting any kind of pass protection here for Watson. Chad Collins can't hear the play. And Lamar Jackson going to throw it out. And that's going to be Brahms North, the junior tight end, with his first reception of the ball game. And a pickup of 6 yards. Lamar Jackson stays in at quarterback for South Dakota State. Now he is definitely a runner here for the Jacks. So watch out for that. They're going to go direct snap. And that's, oh my goodness, Chad Collins breaks the tackle from Bahoric. Chad Collins gets the first down. A really good drive here for South Dakota State. And now the quarterback switch again to Tremaine Watson. Let's see if they get this playoff. I don't think they will. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Dayton on top 17-0. But with plenty of game left here, 3 full quarters to go here in Dayton, Ohio. Watson under center. Play action to Mason Smith. Man wide open. That's Jack Marks. Nice reception. They had Dirk Davis covering him. That's a mismatch nightmare. Speedy wide receiver on an outside linebacker. That's a pickup of 7. The Hurricane. What's going on, Parker? How you doing, buddy? And direct snap again. Chad Collins. He is going to score. Touchdown, South Dakota State. I did not realize Miles Dawkins was controlling South Dakota State today. I think South Dakota State had more direct snaps on that drive than I've ever run on this entire channel. I'm just putting that out there. Turner on for the extra point. Jackson on the hold for SDSU. And it's up and it is good. It's 17-7 after a 9-play, 80-yard drive. Took 1:34 off the clock. And let's see what Dayton can do on their next possession. Back to return. And that is Amari Manuel, junior wide receiver. He will kneel it down in the end zone. They'll start this drive at their own 20. Up to 16 viewers on the stream now. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Don't forget to slap that like button on the, on your way out if you do end up leaving. I love you. Subscribe if you're new. Here's Smash Jackson. He's going to lose 2 yards for the Flyers. 2nd down and 12. Got another game after this stream. San Diego travels to take on the Central Michigan Chippewas. Here is Jared Brody getting the carry. He'll pick up the yards that Jackson lost on the previous carry. And he'll actually gain 3 on that run. Zachary Joseph. What's going on, Zach? Your game is next, bud. Wide open as Trent Green is in the open field, brought down inside Jackrabbit territory. Junior tight end has been a huge part of this offense the past 3 seasons. 1st and 10 from the 48. I am liking what I'm seeing from Dorian Wurra so far today. Looking like he's been working in the offseason on his accuracy. And he is under center here for this play. Smash Jackson is the back. And they'll go option, and that play was snuffed out from the start. Wurra is going to lose 2 or 3 yards here. Miles Dawkins is the new offensive coordinator. Yes. Oh my goodness, what a cut upfield. Dorian Wurra is so electric. He's got 55 yards on 7 carries and a touchdown. Finally get to watch your team play live since you're off work. Nice. You love to see it. All right, 3rd down and inches, and they're going to come on the shotgun. Frank Theory is in the zone. They will hand it off to Sonny Six. He is dropped right at the sticks, and that is a 4th down. My goodness gracious. That was one of the Redding brothers on the stop. Forgot to have Hammer add him to the defensive graphic for South Dakota State. That's my bad. 4th and inches, they're going to go for it. And they're going to head out to the fullback, and he's got the first down for Dayton. Cline, the non-subscriber fullback, moving the chains for the number 3 Flyers. 7-play, 44-yard drive. Over 2 minutes off the clock so far. Wura in the shotgun. Jared Brody to his right. Brody going to stay in the block. Frank Theory, great block on the defensive tackle. But that pass is almost picked off, intended for James Skaggs, the number 2 tight end. Coming out in the shotgun set again. Wura looking to throw it. Quick pass. And that is caught by Trent Green. Again, his 3rd reception today for 37 yards. That was a pickup of just 3 for the junior tight end. Fullbacks matter. Yes, sir. Goins, the fullback for South Dakota State, was really good way back in the FCS tournament days, if any of you remember those. Here's a quick pass, deflected away by Jamar Hicks. Not a good decision there. A lot of traffic, and that'll bring up 4th down and 7. And it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field for the Flyers. I don't know if their kicker has the leg for a 50-yarder. Crowd not liking it right now. I'll look to the chat here in a moment to see if the head coach is liking it. Deep shot down the middle. It's caught for the touchdown. James Skaggs with the score. 33-yard strike from Dorian Wura. Wow. What a gutsy call from head coach Robert Garnett Jr. And what a throw from Dorian Wura. Oh my goodness. That was a beauty. He could not have put that in a better position for his man to catch it. With an extra point, it will be a 3-score ball game. Extra points up and good. It's 24-7 here in the second. That was an 11-play, 80-yard drive. Took 3 minutes off the clock for the Flyers. Plenty of time for the Jackrabbits to respond, though. Get any better than that? Nope. You really can't. Kickoff is going to be returned here from Daley Redding. And he kind of bounced off his own man. Didn't even get to the 20-yard line. See what the Jackrabbit offense can do. Lamar Jackson is in at quarterback. They are outgained so far on offense, 231-86. And Dayton has 16 more plays of offense than South Dakota State. Jackson looking to throw, pressured immediately, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. That pressure just came out of nowhere. That was so fast. Second down and 10. Out of the shotgun. Jackson, read option, and that was blown up. Good luck with that. Just not going to happen. That was Jermaine Price, the junior corner, on the stop. Number 8. Third down and 12. Jermaine Watson back in at quarterback. And they're going to go quick pass here, and that is caught by Chad Collins. But he doesn't go far. No, it's not Chad Collins. That was Dayton Down, excuse me. There's a 4th down and 3, so they're going to end up going 3 and out here and giving the ball right back to the Red Hot Flyers with just under 2 minutes left here in the first half. The crowd is going absolutely insane right now. George on for the punt on 4th and 3. Back to return is Gloves Malone, I believe. Number 2, that is Gloves Malone. Returns it up past the 30-yard line to the 33. Mason Smith on the tackle. Still out there playing some special teams. Coming out in the shotgun. Sonny Six, the halfback to the right of Dorian Wurra, and they'll look to throw it. Quick pass, caught, and that is Trent Green. Another catch, his 4th of the game. Wurra nearing 4,000 total yards of offense for his career. Dayton has definitely had some inconsistency at quarterback for the past 2 seasons. Wurra took over in the latter half of year 2 and played the entire national championship game for the Flyers in that loss to Savannah State. And he's going to try to take off, runs a man over, throws it deep downfield, and it's almost caught by Ron Kemp. What a play that was from Wurra. I don't know how. There was 2 defenders surrounding him, and he ran into both of them, somehow got out of there and threw it. That was crazy. That would have been one of the best plays of the year, hands down, if that was a completed pass to Ron Kemp. Trent Green is in the zone at tight end. 2nd and 10. We're a hit as he throws, finds his man. That's Trent Green. Inside South Dakota State territory. Wurra is tearing apart this secondary right now. Jay Washington in the chat. What's going on, Jay? How you doing, buddy? Green, 5 catches, 56 yards here in the first half. Flyers 4 of 7 on 3rd downs. They're going to come out in the I formation, going with the option. 1st down, too easy. Major on the stop. He's our first ever player to reach triple digits in tackles for a season. That was in year 1. And Logan Tyler was the 2nd. He did that last season at middle linebacker for the Southern Utah Thunderbirds. They're going to hand this off to Jared Brody up to the middle, and his best carry of the day so far, 6 yards for the freshman halfback. .59 seconds left in the half. Dayton with 1 timeout left. Out of the shotgun. Wurra, quick pass, it's caught just a yard short of the marker. That was Rowe on the reception, his 2nd of the game. Non-subscriber player. They're going to go no huddle here. 5 of 8 on 3rd downs. Wurra over the middle. Oh, a couple receivers in the vicinity when the ball hits the ground. And this is where they scored a touchdown on their last drive. Looks like they're going to go for it again from the 33-yard line on 4th and 1. Will they take a deep shot again, or will they keep it on the ground? Looks like they're going to keep it on the ground, and Redding comes through for the stop. The freshman middle linebacker. Huge stop for the Jackrabbits. Played with fire one too many times, and South Dakota State made him pay that time. And now they got 42 seconds, 3 timeouts left to make this a 2-score ball game again. Mark Jackson almost picked off over the middle. Dirk Davis with the deflection. Trying to watch this and the Chicago Bulls documentary. Let me know how it is, man. I plan on watching that at some point when I have any kind of spare time. 2nd and 10. Smith next to Jackson in the shotgun. Lamar going to try to take off. He's going to be sacked. Who got him? Is that Cash Harris? No, it was not. That was D.B. Slocum, sophomore linebacker, coming through for the sack. And they're letting the clock run down a little bit here. They're in the shotgun again, 3rd and 13. Probably just take a shot here, maybe just a draw play rather. They're running out all the clock. And they will go the draw. Chad Collins up the middle. And that is the end of the first half, folks. Number 3 Dayton on top 24-7 over the 14th ranked South Dakota State Jackrabbits. 2 quarters left here in Dayton, Ohio. Dayton has looked very dominant so far in this early half of the season. They handled the quarterback of the year winner last season, Kyle Parker, in their week 1 matchup against Georgia Southern. And here is Jamar Hicks on the return. Look out! Gets into the 26-yard line. Jermaine Price on the stop. One of the best tackling corners in the country. .265 yards of offense for Dayton. 96 for South Dakota State. 2 turnovers. Dwayne Watson out of the shotgun. 5 wide receivers set. And he's going to look to throw it deep. He's hit as he throws. That affects the pass, but it doesn't matter. Jack Marks, the junior receiver, with the reception. He's always been the number 2 option here for South Dakota State, getting overshadowed by Reinhard Orbandowski, number 7. But Marks has always been a viable option at receiver. And they will come out with 4 receivers this time. Looks like Daley Redding. Yes, it is. They're going to pass it out back to Brahms North, trying to break a tackle, and the tackle is cleaned up. And who got him? That is Rob Orlandi. Wells Malone having a little bit of trouble bringing the man down. Orlandi in there to clean it up for his teammate. Rob Orlandi, number 10, middle linebacker for Dayton, leads all subscriber players in interceptions for a career. Watson, quick pass over the middle. Brahms North, look at the acceleration from the tight end as they get the first down. Shotgun set again. Mason Smith gets a carry. Nice stiff arm. Still going. Picks up 6 or 7 yards. He's a very strong halfback. That's why he was out here playing some linebacker for the first 2 seasons for the Jackrabbits. He actually led the team in tackles in year 1, other than Chris Major, who had triple digits. But not bad for a halfback out there playing some linebacker. Play action over the middle. Wide open. Dayton down. Inside the 10-yard line. Great catch for the sophomore tight end, number 42. Great drive from the Jacks. On the 8-yard line, Daley Redding gets the carry. Drop for a loss. He didn't stand a chance. Tank Taylor on the stop. His first tackle of the ballgame. Up 2nd and goal. Mason Smith is in at halfback in the shotgun with Lamar Jackson. And they will go with a RPO. Mason Smith with the reception. Can't get it past the line of scrimmage, though. Jackrabbit comeback, maybe, man. Plenty of time left. They're putting up a fight. Especially as, you know, huge underdogs in this game. 27 votes to 3 in the Discord. 3rd down and goal. They need a touchdown here. And they're trying to hot route a receiver. And they can't hear a darn thing. 3rd and goal from the 9. Lamar Jackson to the end zone. Deflected away. Great play by John Fowler, the freshman corner, number 27. That play did not stand a chance. South Dakota State going to have to kick a field goal here, which would make it a 2-touchdown ball game. Turner on for the field goal, 26-yard attempt. Crowd going crazy. The kick is up and it is good. It's 24-10 now here in Dayton, Ohio. Number 3 Flyers trying to hang on against South Dakota State, number 14 in the land. Fowler is just too good. He has been pretty good, man. Mark Jackson has come to FCS Dynasty. He's been here, man. He was here before he was in the NFL. That's facts. On the return, Gloves Malone going to kneel it down in the end zone. Regear Productions in the chat. What's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Flyers looking to get back to a 3-score lead here. And they're going to toss this out. A halfback pass from Smash Jackson deep downfield. And it's intercepted. So they try some trickeration. And Chris Major, the junior, strong safety, makes them pay. Take that playbook, or take that play right out of the playbook. Oh my. Momentum on the Jackrabbits side now. Watson runs. Oh my goodness. He runs Shannon Ward right over. That's the non-subscriber sophomore defensive end who was really good last season for Dayton. He just plowed right through him for a 3-yard carry. Cash Harris is in the zone for Dayton. And he's going to try to chase the play down. Doesn't matter. It is chased down by Dirk Davis, who's having himself one heck of a game. They are 1 of 5 on third downs today. This is 3rd and 10 for Tremaine Watson. And he looks to throw towards the sticks. That is caught. Oh my goodness. What a catch by Jacob Kelman. Wow. Just over the hands of Gloves Malone. Up to 17 viewers now on the stream. Appreciate all you guys stopping by. You're all amazing. Slap that like button for me, would you? Subscribe if you're new. And join our Discord community today to get your player career started here in the FCS Dynasty. Play action from Action Jackson all day to throw. And that pass is almost picked off. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Jackson is 4 of 8, 24 yards. He's not the greatest passer in the world. But he could definitely get it going with his legs. Tank Taylor in the zone now for Dayton. Jackson finds his man again. That is Jack Marks. And that will bring up 3rd down and 6 from the 34-yard line. They are 2 of 6 in the ballgame. Jackson looking to throw. He's hit as he throws, but there's a flag for holding. And that'll back him up. No, that'll be declined, so they'll have to punt it away. So a good stop for Dayton as we hit the 20 viewer mark here on this stream. Again, appreciate everybody stopping by the stream. You guys are the best. And we just hit 950 subscribers right before the stream as well. So we are 50 away from the big 1K mark, guys. Turner on for the field goal, and he's got it. What a leg. Okay, then. That was, what, a 53-yard field goal? I didn't know he had it in him. What a kick, man. My goodness. He could have made that from nearly 60 yards. That makes it 24-13, just an 11-point ball game with 1:46 to go in the 3rd. I am as surprised as you guys that he made that field goal. And the kickoff. Oh my goodness. 9 yards deep in the end zone. This kicker's got a leg. He's got a great future for the EFL. I think so. There's at least 31 teams in the EFL that need a kicker. And 31 that need a punter as well. Texas will remember that kicker. That's right. Doing some scouting, man. Oh, nice pass from Dorian Wurra. That is Rowe again on the reception. Week 1 of the Elite Football League starts Sunday, April 26th. We'll be having a quadruple header for 4 straight days. Should be fun. Games will actually count, guys. I'm looking forward to it. Toss play. Oh my goodness, Jared Brody. It looked like they were trying to set up another halfback pass there. And luckily, Brody was dropped for a loss. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5. We don't want to see another halfback throw a pick here for Dayton. That's been the only mistake they've made so far. 3rd down and 5, shotgun set. Dorian Wurra going to try to take off up the middle, and he's sacked. Watkins on the sack from his outside linebacker spot. Crowd not happy. South Dakota State has a chance to make it a 1-score game now. Unreal. Defense came to play so far in this second half. Dayton punts it deep. And that will be caught by Daley Redding, who's going to run down the sideline all the way inside Flyer territory. He is so quick. Up to the 46-yard line. That's right, Parker. Quadruple header every single stream for the Elite Football League, buddy. Defense going to have to step it up for Dayton. Irwindowski and Dayton Down cannot hear the play from Lamar Jackson in this stadium. Might see a bad throw here. Jackson deep shot downfield, and it's picked off the deflection and returned up to the 21-yard line. It looked like John Fowler on the coverage on Dayton Down. Let's take a look here. I know he didn't get the pick, but I believe he was on the coverage. Was that him? Yes, it was. John Fowler in there again on another interception play for the Dayton defense. A non-subscriber player coming through, getting the pick. Dorian Wurra with another chance here. He's had a rough second half, and that pass is going to be caught by Jared Brody for a loss. And make it a loss of 4, bringing up 2nd and 14. I'm not sure what the offensive coordinator is calling here in the second half, but it just has not been working. Frank Theory in the zone for South Dakota State. They'll hand it off to Brody, and he gets absolutely rickrolled. He's only got 4 yards on 6 carries. That was Watkins on the tackle. He had the sack on the last drive, and it remains 14 yards to go to the sticks. 3rd and 14. We're under center. Theory still in the zone for the Jackrabbits. And we're a deep shot way down the field. And it's caught! James Skaggs inside the 20 and down to the 13-yard line. Wow, the longest career reception for the number 2 tight end, number 86, James Skaggs. What a play for the junior. Unreal. Goodness gracious. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter. Get your 4s up in the chat, folks. We got a pretty good game here. 24-13. Number 3 Dayton Flyers on top of the 14th ranked South Dakota State Jackrabbits. They're going going to toss this out. Smash Jackson. Oh, there was clipping. I saw it, and so did the ref. Clipping on the freshman receiver, Ron Kemp. That was way too obvious. And that'll make it first down and 22 to go. They got to get to the 3-yard line. Trent Green is in the zone now for the Flyers. And they're going to go option. Dorian Wurr right up the middle. He's dropped at the 15-yard line by Chris Major, though. He's not going to win that one-on-one matchup. Nice run of 11 yards, bringing up second down and 11 now. Big difference in the offensive production. 345 for Dayton and under 200 for South Dakota State. And they will hand it off, and Jared Brody is going to be dropped for a loss again. They are all over this freshman. They definitely stuck to their game plan here to stop him after his 100-yard performance in Week 1 against Georgia Southern. Flyers, 6 of 11 on third downs. This is a long one, 3rd and 12. We're in the shotgun. Frank Theory in the zone for the Jackrabbits. Dorian taking a shot to the end zone, and it is incomplete, nearly picked off. Crowd letting them have it here again, and they will send on the field goal unit. Junior quarterback number 99, Jared Martin, on to hold for Carter on this 32-yard attempt. And that is up and good. 27-13 is the score. 4:48 left in the ball game. Still plenty of time left for the Jackrabbits to do something crazy here in Dayton, Ohio. This one's all but decided. Jackrabbits are going to end up as stew tonight. So hurtful. Dayton Flyers 1-1 all time in subscriber versus subscriber matchup. South Dakota State 4-3, in danger of getting back to the 500 mark. And this will be returned by Jamar Hicks, and he gets absolutely clobbered. They need touchdowns from here on out. They got to go 81 yards for this one. 81 and a half, it looks like. Ron Kemp doing some up downs at next practice. I like it. Shotgun set for Lamar Jackson. Get rid of it. He's got to get rid of it, but he can't. He is sacked. Non-subscriber player comes through, and that's a loss of 8. Tremaine Watson will come in at quarterback now. Tank Taylor in the zone at defensive tackle, number 50. Watson pressured, quick pass, finds his man, and he gets it up to the 23-yard line. That is Dayton down. He's got a handful of receptions here tonight. And that brings up 3rd down and 16, so that was a pickup of 12. Not bad for the sophomore tight end. Seems to be getting open a good amount here tonight. Three receptions, 40 yards for Dayton. Dayton down, rather. 3rd down and 6. Lamar Jackson in at quarterback is going to hand it off, and Daley Redding is going to break a tackle. Lamar Jackson throwing blocks downfield. What a play. And a first down for South Dakota State to the 35-yard line. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback hand the ball off and run down the field like that in this series and actually make some solid blocks for his halfback. That was nice. Great effort by Lamar Jackson. Tremaine Watson in at quarterback in the shotgun, trying to go with a hot route here. Receivers having a hard time hearing it, and he somehow gets that pitch away. Daley Redding only picks up 2 yards, though. I am running out of water, guys, and I'm losing my voice. Second down and 8. Jackson taking a shot to the right side, deflected away, intended for Brahms North. Lamar 5 of 12, 28 yards and a pick, sacked twice today. Defense just getting tired for Dayton. Yeah, a little bit. 3 of 8 on third downs. This is 3rd and 8 for Tremaine Watson. Just over 3 minutes left in the game. Watson going to try to take off. That's a face mask by Cash Harris. First down, South Dakota State. Another big mistake here for the Flyers in this quarter. 15-yard penalty. Five wide receivers set for Watson. And he'll throw it right side. John Fowler, another deflection for the freshman. He's too fast. Intended for Dayton down. Seven play, 33-yard drive, 2:02 off the clock. They need a touchdown quick, though. Four receivers set. Chad Collingson at halfback. Jackson. Quick pass, right side, North. Picks up 4 yards on the reception. We have yet to see Reinhard Irwindowski get a reception. Gloves Malone has been all over one of the top-rated EFL wide receiver prospects. And there's a pass to Irwindowski, and that's deflected away by Gloves Malone. And that'll bring up a 4th down and 6 for the Jacks. Taking too long on this drive, I agree. 4th down and 6. This is for the game. Crowd going crazy. Jackson pressured. Throws it right side. John Fowler, another deflection for the freshman. He's all over the place. And Dayton will take over on a turnover on downs. It's time to run the clock out now for Dayton. It's going to be another pretty good win here for the Flyers early in the season. Here's Smash Jackson. He's brought down by the face mask. Thomas, that'll bring up 1st down and 5. Frank Theory in the zone. We're changing one of the routes, even though I'm pretty sure they're going to run the football here. And they will hand it off. Sonny 6. He's going to be dropped, though. Picks up 1 yard on the carry. Sonny 6, the sophomore, saw himself on the Heisman watch list 2 or 3 times last season. He's having a really good year. Him and Smash Jackson both ran for over 1,000 yards. They'll hand it off. Jared Brody is in the open field. Brody, best run of the game, inside the 40-yard line. Fowler's your Thorpe Award favorite. I like it. He's definitely played really good in the 2 games so far this season. Jackrabbits down to 1 timeout left. This game is all but over here. Sonny 6 at halfback. And they'll keep it on the ground. Sonny 6 in the open field. Sonny 6 all the way to the 21-yard line. Nice run for the sophomore. Jackrabbit defense has been really good against the run. Yeah, they are much improved from last season. I went out in recruiting and I got them 3 starting linebackers and 3 starting defensive linemen to help out Frank Theory in that front 7. So everybody on that front 7 is completely new except for Frank Theory, number 90. Let me hand it off again. Brody dropped. Loss of 2. Thomas on the stop. Hope you guys will tune into our second game tonight. San Diego Toreros, 1-0 on the season, travel to take on the Central Michigan Chippewas. I will be ending this stream right after we take a look at the stats. And I will be starting that one up a couple minutes after. Here's Brody in the open field. First down and goal for the Flyers. You're being doubled? I know, Ron. It's because you're so fast, they got to get some guys on you. Now they're so worried about the pass that they're going to allow the Flyers to get a pretty good ground game working here in the final minutes of the game. And they are in the greatest formation in any coach's playbook, the victory formation for the Flyers. Dorian, we're going to kneel it down. It's going to hurt the red zone percentage, but I'm sure the head coach does not care. They're going to come out of here with a W, 27-13 over the 14th ranked South Dakota State Jackrabbits. And I'm sure the number 3 Dayton Flyers will remain in the top 5 here. I don't think they'll be moving up just because of who's at 1 and 2 right now. South Dakota State's defense has improved a lot compared to last year, but we will hardly ever win with 5 turnovers. 100%, man. Completely agree with you. Way too many turnovers that just really, those ones just costed them the game. As their defense is looking pretty legit so far. That's the end of the game though, guys. Number 3 Dayton, 27. Number 14, South Dakota State, 13. Here in Dayton, Ohio, in front of a sellout crowd. This stadium was a-rockin' tonight. They were definitely letting the team hear it. Great game from Ron Kemp at receiver. John Fowler was absolutely just balling out of his mind at cornerback tonight for Dayton. Jared Brody did pretty well there in the fourth quarter running the football, but other than that, I mean, he had a rough game. But let's take a look at the stats, and then we'll get out of here, guys. Let's see. 211 yards of offense for South Dakota State. It's just the Dayton Flyer defense is so legit that's why South Dakota State really had a hard time getting a lot going on their offensive side. Because, I mean, they are, one of the most potent offenses in the country, but Dayton's always had a top 5 defense, so it's really hard to do anything against them. So I'm not going to fault South Dakota State. I mean, they really came in, they gave it their all. I mean, it was 17-0 right here, and they fought their way back into it. It was 24-7. They just kept fighting, but they just couldn't do enough to get back into it and make it a one-score game. Dorian Wura, 15 of 24, 263 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. He played really well today, and he also led the team in rushing with 66 yards. Brody, a rough game, 29 yards, but he got most of it there on the last few carries. So, I mean, he's still got a lot of potential. 4 broken tackles for the freshman. James Skaggs, 2 for 103 yards and a touchdown. Ron Kemp, 3 for 76 and a touchdown. Trent Green, 5 for 56. Who else? Who else is down here? Sonny 6, 1 for 15. And look at that, no drops for the Flyers. EJ Hawk, 11 pancakes. Amari Manuel had 4. Trent Green had 2. Trent Green allowed a sack today. That blows my mind. Ron Kemp with a pancake. Jermaine Price, 5 tackles from his cornerback spot. Like I said earlier in the game, Jermaine Price is, without a doubt, probably the best tackling corner in the FCS Dynasty. Right along with Joseph Lozano from Cal Poly. He is a very good tackler as well. And Tadian Moss for Bryant. He's really good at tackling. He doesn't get many opportunities, though, for Bryant because nobody really throws it his way. Logan Bahoric gets a sack today. So does DB Slocum. John Fowler with a pick. Jamie Foster, non-subscriber strong safety, had a pick as well. 4 pass deflections for Fowler. Insane. 2 for Malone. 1 for Tank Taylor. 1 for Dirt Davis. And a non-subscriber outside linebacker had a forced fumble recovered by Dirt Davis. And again, thank you guys for tuning into this game. Let's take a look at South Dakota State's players. Tremaine Watson, he had a pick. So did Lamar Jackson. Watson definitely the better passer here, 58% compared to Jackson's 42%. So I might have to tweak their offense just a little bit. Probably just keep Tremaine Watson in there as the full-time starter. I try to get Lamar Jackson in there to get some playing time. Because, I mean, I don't want him to transfer or anything. He's one of our subscriber players, so. Apparently Jake Sehorn, the right tackle, had a drop. Okay. But yeah, I don't want Lamar Jackson to transfer and end up going somewhere else. But he's pretty good. I got to try to get him on the field somewhere for South Dakota State. But it looks like we're going to have to keep Tremaine Watson in at the starting quarterback spot. But, 24/7. Aaron Stark, what's going on, buddy? Sorry you didn't join the streams. It's alright, man. Don't worry about it. The videos will always be there for you to watch. You don't always have to watch everything live. It's all good, bud. Interception for Chris Major, his first of the season. Bunch of pass deflections here today. That was most of the incompletions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 deflections for South Dakota State in this game. Turner 2 of 2. Jamar Hicks, really good kick returning. But yeah, 8 deflections, and there was only 10 incomplete passes all game. So, and one of them was the Smash Jackson interception. So pretty much every single Dorian Wara pass that was an incomplete one was deflected. All right, but that is going to do it for this stream, guys. Give me about 10 minutes, and I'm going to get the next stream set up. And it's going to be the San Diego Toreros at the Central Michigan Chippewas. And we see the matchup right there. San Diego 1-0 on the season. They beat, who did they beat last week? The Citadel? I think it was the Citadel. But yeah. So Dayton Flyers, 2-0. Great way to start the season for them. Big win over Georgia Southern. Big win over South Dakota State. And I will see you guys in about 10 minutes with San Diego at Central Michigan, guys. Take it easy.